based on what you were talking about this morning, because I attended the services this morning, you were talking a lot of yourself, finding your inner self and stuff like that.
Yes.
And as tribal folks, we did not really emphasize that. We all talk about balance, but finding balance with the universe, finding balance in our world, finding balance with the four directions, the four seasons, you know. And then later on, towards the last third of your talk this morning, you started going outside of the self, to the outside.
Yes, like hugging the universe.
That was it exactly, you know. And so I was kind of concerned there for a while, saying that there's a lot of focus on the inner self, but we need to, you know, in our tradition is to focus on the world around us.
Yes. Kind of different expression, but in the end we all come to the same truth. But it's two. One tradition has emphasis, but then, like I'm noticing that the Sufism has such a great emphasis on this kind of ecstatic love. And Buddhism has a great emphasis on self-discipline and reflection and compassion. And Hinduism has a great emphasis on the divine love. So every tradition has their uniqueness, but all of them have a strength, and that we can all learn from each other. 2 weeks ago I was teaching here, and I was actually referring to the wisdom of the spirituality of Native Americans, and especially to see everything as sacred. That notion exists in Buddhism, but I think the Native Americans practice it. They taught it and they practiced. They felt sacredness in relationship to the nature, the grass, the trees, the mountains, the animals.
The four-legged.
They lived in the world of sacred, not just some kind of intellectual understanding or something they do at convenience.
Yes.
It's not that Buddhism doesn't have that, but it wasn't emphasized perhaps.
Yes.
Or maybe some Buddhists emphasize it, but many Buddhists maybe didn't emphasize that. Maybe they're emphasizing something else. So we see that all traditions are expressing the same truth, but some tradition is stronger on particular points of spirituality. So we can learn a lot from each other. There's a time of dialogue, mutual learning, and then we can bring all the spirituality together and help the world to evolve faster.
And to heal.
Yes, and I think in native spirituality you have this initiation to into
a rite of passage.
Womanhood. That's kind of maybe similar to go inside, discover who yourself.
I see that. Yes.
Yourself, whatever you like call the soul or your true nature.
So.